Good morning, guys. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning, and to get started, you got to do your usual. All right, now that's out of the way. I just want to give you guys a little heads up of what I'm going to be doing. As you can see, yeah, that's a Sequoia in the background. And sorry, I'm not taking you guys along to any adventure today. We're not doing no welding. Today, we're just going to be in my backyard, going to be hanging out with me, and it's going to be a pretty exciting day. I'm excited, man. I just literally woke up like 20 minutes ago because I'm excited to see what's in store for the Sequoia. So hang around. All right, so let me give you guys a quick rundown. Sorry about the space here. There's not much room to walk around, so it's going to be a pretty tight squeeze here. So pretty much this is a 2005 Toyota Sequoia SR5 model, and it's nothing really too special. It's just on puck lift in the front. I believe it's like a 3-inch lift in the front, and the rear is an Omen Emu rear with another spacer lift on top, just to give it a little bit more lift compared to the front, because I want the rear of it to be higher, because I like to even the load once I'm fully loaded, or even the height, I mean. So yeah, this is it, man. And I got the SBC upper control arm. As you can see, that big ugly puck right there, which it was supposed to be temporary, just to get it up, lift it, and I was gonna eventually redo it with some real coilovers. But I mean, so far, I'm actually darn surprised of how good it's riding and all that. The comfort of it's not too bad, man. That's why I haven't really got serious about switching it out yet. Stock spring with just a puck lift, and these are some Falcon Wild Peak. It's 285 70 17. Basically, it's almost equivalent of a 33-inch tire. And these are some 17-inch Method wheels. It's just a sticker. I put a Traeger sticker on just to kind of, mess with people. And then as far as the body goes, I mean, everything's pretty much stock. I haven't got the time to put rock sliders on yet, which that will be coming. Yeah, and for the rear, like I said, it's on Omen Emu springs. As you can see all the way up there, that's the spacer lift, and I had to weld it on just so that way it doesn't come apart when you're fully flexed out, because I had that come apart once and it was pretty scary. But right now it's fully welded on to the top spacer, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's all stock, man. Like I said, it's nothing too special. So just to give you guys an idea of what the Sequoia looks like, or what it have. So that's it. All right, so if the thumbnail haven't given it away yet, then here's what we're going to be doing today. Bam, look at that. Those are some pretty wheels and tires. That's right, guys. We're going to be slapping these bad boys on, and these are some 37 by 12.5 or 17-inch Method B-Lock wheels. These are the Method 106, and just picked these up yesterday. Yeah, I went driving about an hour and a half to pick these up. I was pretty darn stoked, man. Everybody was messaging this guy, so if you were the one that was trying to pick these up, then sorry about it, man. First come, first serve, right? Yeah, man, the guy was telling me, man, I got like 20 people calling and stuff, but you're the first, so I'm gonna let you have first dibs. So, shout out to that buyer, for being fair, because I did tell him that I couldn't be there till 6 at night, so he actually waited for me to get there. And yeah, it wasn't just 4 tires and rims, it was a total of 5. So for the price, I say, man, it was an awesome deal. If you guys really want to find out how much I bought these for, then stay tuned, because I'll reveal the price at the end. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you buy these brand new, right now I'm doing the math after tax and mounting and everything, all the fees, you know, I'm guessing it's going to be around $4,500. So let's just say I got it for about 50% off, and that'll give you an idea how much I got it for already. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm super excited. And you're thinking, what? 37 on this Sequoia? Man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. You know, I'm not too worried about cutting things up. I'm not too worried about, you know, hammering things in. So yeah, man, let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start on the rear first because I'm pretty sure it'll clear the rear as far as just, you know, mounting it and all that. So we're gonna put the 37 on the rear first just to see how it looks like, and then we'll do the front last because the front is the one that I know I'm gonna be spending most of my time on, just to try to make it clear, and that's where, you know, the cutoff well and all the hammering will start to happen. So yeah, man, let's lift up the rear and switch it out and see just how it looks like with the two rear on. All right, there it is. Look at the size difference. Man, it's gonna be beasting once I get the 37 on. Yeah, these little 285 was looking pretty hungry when it's on the rig. You know, still got a lot of meat left though, man. We'll see how it works out. If the 37 works out, then I'll probably throw these on Facebook Market and sell it. I gotta take out my TPS sensor first. So yeah, that's just the size different, man. I mean, it's to be expected, of course. 37 compared to, you know, what, 32 and a half. So yeah, big difference. That just means more miles per mile, right? Yeah, I'm getting like what, 13 mpg on these right now. And then with the 37, we'll see, man. Once I, you know, clear the tire, then I'll start working on re-gearing. So hopefully after I re-gear everything, I'll still be sitting on about 13 as far as my research go. That's what other guys are getting. So yeah, so now let's slap on the rear and see how it looks like. You know what, let's weight these bad boys before we start mounting them. I want to wait to see how much these actually weigh. All right, I know you guys can't see it, but I'll show you guys in a bit here. So what I'm reading right now is 111 pounds. All right, and then for the original wheels and tire that came off the Sequoia, let's weight it. 80 pounds exactly. So yeah, there you guys have it. 80 pound. Can't see it, but yeah, it's 80 pound. So it's about what, 31 pound different, which is not bad. Oh, and also I forgot to point out that these are brand new, never mounted. The guy bought it for his crawler, but it's been sitting for about 4 years in his garage, and he's just been storing it because the crawler never got done. And unfortunately, due to, you know, some personal reason, he has to sell it and, you know, get the funds to funds other things. And, you know, which I understand, you know, that's what happens sometime in life. You know, you gotta sacrifice a little bit. But yeah, man, brand new, never been mounted onto the car or truck, and yeah, the wheels are pretty much scratch free, man. And that's the reason why, you know, I hopped on it, because, you know, I couldn't let this deal pass. So yep, that's all brand new. right, so I'm gonna be taking off the running board next. It's not fun working under here with all these mud. All these mud that I collected from going to Dutch Flat. That's a video that I didn't really get to record, but one of these days I'm gonna go back and make a video of it. It's a pretty cool little spot. So there it is. No running board. Oh yeah. A lot of trimming. And that's just barely clocking the wheel. For sure this fender flare is gonna have to go all the way back somewhere over here. And then for the front, the other side, the front here, yep, a lot of trimming involved too. But it's to be expected, man, when you're running 37 on a little 3-inch lift here. But I'm not too worried. Nothing a little cutoff wheel could fix. All right, so the plan of attack here is to take off the flare, because in order to trim the fender, the flare has to come off, because there's like another layer underneath here. If you just cut the flare and try to get the fender, then it might not be as clean, and plus, I gotta trim the top probably some more too. So easiest way is just to take off the fender flare, cut what I have to cut down here. Once everything clear, then I could figure out the flare at the end. So yeah. If I didn't take the flare off, then it would be kind of hard to cut the fender here right here. So I'm thinking probably start, I don't know, pretty far as I can. Probably somewhere right here. And then just work my way up, do like that, and then catch up to this top line and just go flush against the top. And then, as of now, I'm not too sure how far it compress up. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to trim a top piece of this also to clear the top, because there's not that much room. And yeah, I know the IFS doesn't flex much, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit that once it fully compress. All right, so I'm just kind of doing this as I go. I don't really have any special technique or whatever, so the only thing I can think of to help me draw a straight line is just to take the the flare, and kind of just put it to where you think the cut is going to be and trace it from there, and then kind of just mop the rest of the way. So this will just generally give you some idea of where the cut is going to go and make it also a straighter cut. So that'll be the line, and basically I'm going to try to meet the top of the fender line here somehow like that. So at this point I'm just going to eyeball it and see how it go. All right, this project's going to take me all day because I keep on stopping and making all these videos. So if I somehow skip a couple steps, then forgive me. But this is going to be basically the cutting portion of the video. So you could pick, whichever. I'm just going to pause the video really quick right here and explain to you guys some of the importance of safety while using the cutoff wheel. So if you're using the cutoff wheel, then make sure that you have your guard, unless you're totally comfortable with it, which
I haven't been using the guard for many years, and I'm comfortable with it, so don't roast me too much on it. I mean, I'm pretty much breaking every rule, so it's really up to you. It's a personal, preference. So, yeah,
Style
do
you
as you
want,
may.
but in this case, I'm just gonna pick a cutoff wheel because I found it to be much more easier with this, comparing to other methods. So yeah, I mean, you guys do whatever you guys think that's best for you, but this is what I like the most so far. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh well, anything to clear 37, right? So I'm kind of giving it a undercut too, just in case if I screw up. But just keep in mind, all this is going to be pretty much covered by the fender flare, so it doesn't really matter how pretty or how nasty you look. Because the fender flare is going to be the part that where I got to make the cut perfect, because it's going to be on the outside where you can see it. So I'm just turn this camera back over here so you guys can see. All right, there it is. It's basically a 2-inch cut from the bottom here. All right, that's pretty brutal, man. Whew, as you can tell, I'm still trying to regain my breath, catch my breath here, because I just got done pounding the heck out of this firewall. Looks like crap now, but I'll touch it up. I'll smooth it out. So the trick is you got to heat it up. This is some Matte Pro gas. It'll help weaken the metal up quicker by using this type of gas. And then you could usually take a pretty decent size hammer and beat it up. This is actually on the smaller side, so I wish I have a bigger one, but yeah, that'll do. So yeah, that should clear the tire up pretty good there. It's just making contact right here, which is pretty easy fix. Just a matter of trimming the back bumper a little bit up. And once I put some buff stop on, then it should be good, because I know for a fact it's gonna go up more, because I know I tucked the 285, so for sure it still has a lot more travel going up, compression. And the front section is good. Like I mentioned earlier, the axle will swing back towards the back, once it compress, just because it's on the link setup. But yeah, that's how it looks like right now. Looks pretty sick. All right, so if you made it this far into the video already, then I just want to congratulate you guys and being patient with the video here. I know it's a pretty long one, and just want to thank you guys for watching it. And so for the next part of the video here is just going to be pretty much things that I done to the Sequoia already, and it's already been 2 weeks, so yeah, check it out. Here what you see is some used but new to me King's coilover. It's a 2.0 shock with the 2.5 spring, and it's actually a little bit on the light side. It's only on 400 pounds setup for a first gen Tacoma, so I'll be switching these out for a 700 pound spring rate. And the coil bucket is actually
for a first gen Tacoma, like I mentioned, so I had to drill out 3 new holes just to make it work on the Sequoia. All right, so on to the next project for the Sequoia. And yes, this is the affordable bender. It's a budget friendly bender. If you're on a budget and want to buy a affordable bender, then this is the one. This is my first time tackling a project like this, so don't, roast me too much on the bends or on the notches. So this is almost a copycat version of the trail gear front bumper. I just made a little slight change to it. So if you know the difference, then comment down below. And I do have more project coming up for the Sequoia. I'm planning to build the back bumper, also the rock sliders and tire carrier swing out. So stay tuned for those videos. And once again, thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, then please hit the like and subscribe. All right, till next time, take care.